Today, I want to start working on another one of our project cars. You guys know we have a few, and I promised you all at the start of this year, we were going to go through and finish every single one of them. And it's time to start a new one, but I need your help to decide which one first. We have the abandoned S15 that we saved from the jungle in Okinawa. We have the abandoned 32 Skyline that we saved from pretty much the forest here in Yokohama, I guess. And then we have the Cresta. I know May really wants the Cresta because she needs to have the Swift fixed and she wants to sell the Swift. She's over the Swift. You're over the Swift, right?
I mean, I still love the car, but I think Yugo's growing too quick.
Yeah, it's hard for us to do family things with a small compact car. It's very tight. Trying to fit like, what, the pram in with a bunch of other things and stuff.
You barely fit in it. You can't drive it.
That's true. I can't. Not with the baby seat behind. The chair can't go all the way back.
I just need a spacious car.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can kind of understand why I want to lean a little bit towards the Cresta as the next car, but to be completely honest, the Cresta really doesn't need that much. In its current state, it can be driven. It doesn't need to be turbo swapped with a 1JZ, VVTi or anything like that. And a manual transmission, it's auto, it's a 1J NA engine package right now. It would be great for May's daily. And all we'd probably have to do is, polish and cut the car, throw some nice wheels on it, maybe a lip kit or something like that with a bit of paint, and it'd be good to go. So that's kind of easy, right? We can get that done maybe on the side of working on the other main project. So I think there's really only two main project cars that we need to focus on, which is the abandoned S15 and the abandoned R32. But I need you guys to help. Let me know what you want us to work on next and why in the comment section. And before you bring up the Bogan 32, look, it's back, it's fixed. After Emma's little crash / the Bogan 32's first flight, SAMMIT Airlines did not go according to plan. The oil pan got damaged and all the aero got destroyed. But anyways, the aero's all fixed, fresh lick of paint, it looks great, and it looks like nothing ever happened. Seriously, I'm really impressed. This whole bumper was in like 20 pieces and it somehow got put back together because I didn't want to wait 6 months for BN Sports to make me a new one. That aside though, check this out. Amazing SAMMIT socks and shorts. You guys have been seeing me wearing this for ages. In Japan, they don't make good socks for people with big feet. They don't make good shorts either, so I just went out and made them. It is seriously hot in Japan for summer. For those of you in America, 104 Fahrenheit with 100% humidity here in Tokyo. For those of you in the right place in the world that goes by metric system, we're talking 42 degrees Celsius with 100% humidity. It is no joke summer here. If you've ever visited Japan in summer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But cool down, feel the breeze, make sure those family jewels are sitting pretty, and get yourself a pair of these shorts and these socks. We have a bundle on SAMMIT.net right now, 2 pairs of socks with a pair of shorts. Don't sleep on them. They're nearly sold out already. And I'm gonna be throwing in a couple of the day passes and stuff that I have left over from Ebisu Circuit. So make sure you go place yourself some orders on SAMMIT.net. And if you want as well, grab some other merch or parts or anything like that. The girls are always willing and able. If you want to get some Advan wheels or some work VSKFs, anything like that, the girls will help you get those parts that you want internationally, wherever you are in the world. SAMMIT.net. Now let's get back to the two main cars. You got the abandoned S15 and the abandoned 32. I think, and I kind of want to persuade you guys, that we need to start working back on this car. If you guys remember, we saved this thing from a storage yard. It was actually one of my first big videos that blew up where we were looking at abandoned cars in Japan. This thing was in too good of condition to just let it sit there and rot. Right now, this is the old Bogan 32 hood. Just break the zip ties that I had on there from the Typhoon that was coming. Look, even this Skyline, look, OEM. Oh. This thing's actually worth money. All in all though, everything here is actually really, really nice. We need to get the engine bay painted. The whole car needs to get painted. I think I want to keep it to gunmetal gray. I think that'll be really, really good for this thing. But like everything about this is great. This front core support, I actually took off a chassis that I bought from Trust Kikaku. It was an old GTR shell. We cut that core support out and put it on there because when someone removed the engine that used to be in this, when it was just used as a parts car and dumped in this storage yard, they dropped the engine on the core support and completely mangled it up. So we replaced that, and at the same time, we were able to replace these and put fresh ones in and stuff. So this is all replaced, new, seam sealed up, but the car still definitely needs some paint and body work, right? So I think that's what we want to do, is start prepping this thing to get it to paint and body, and then start filling out the interior. If we have a look inside, I don't even remember what's inside here, and there's boxes on boxes on boxes of things I've been buying and collecting off Yahoo Auctions. I might even have 2 or 3 of things, I don't know. But we have the full air conditioning kit, we have a cluster, we have interior parts galore, anything and everything you could think of we have. I didn't even know I had all this stuff. What's kind of crazy though is I don't think I have a dash for this thing. When I bought the Bogan 32, that car I got from EOT because he wanted to get rid of it. It was a parts car, but then we found out from the owner, the previous owner, because we had to do research because we wanted to get papers on the car, that it was actually like this abandoned car and this crazy story behind it and how it ended up going through to him and then came to me. It's like a huge, long story, and we'll talk about it because we're supposed to be getting papers on that soon, which is super exciting, and I want to explain the whole process to you guys. But that aside, that was going to be the parts car. I thought that car was junk, a rust bucket, in terrible condition. You guys know what happened. We ended up bolting a turbo onto that 20E thinking it was going to blow up and be fun, but then we found out the chassis was good. There was no rust in it. It was super clean, and I was just like, it worked. And then we ended up turning it into like, I don't know, I want to say like a $30,000 build, like just really nice RB25 engine package in there. It's got a straight cut gear transmission in there. The car is amazing, and how it looks now is incredible. The actual BN Sports Aero kit I bought for this ended up going on that, believe it or not. It's kind of funny when you see like my Swift Yellow compared to May's Swift Yellow. It's a high maintenance color. In the sun, you got to polish this and protect it so much. This is just very faded.
It's very hard.
Anyways, so I want to get back onto this. I have a wide body kit from here, one of those cheap ones from China. I don't know if it's going to fit well, but I really want to have a wide body on this because the previous owner did cut this. Now, I did readdress and re-weld this and stuff and seal it, but we need to probably just have another look at it and make sure it's all good. But you can see all the big dents and stuff were fixed, pulled out. We need to sand it again and re-primer it because somehow some of it wasn't primed enough, I guess, and some surface rust has happened again. But for the most part, like this car, it's really good bones. The chassis has no rust holes in it or anything. And this thing here, you can see it's been damaged and destroyed there when I guess they lost the keys and had to get it pried open, the glass, to unlock it. Just funny though, because I have the keys here. But anyways, we found those. Those are like the rarest thing ever for 4 doors.
Wait, you found those?
Them. We found them. That's what we bought. That's what that big box is.
The thing that you've been telling me to look out for like
yes.
the length of our marriage?
Like 5 years, pretty much. Yeah, no, longer. We've been married for longer. It wasn't the whole length of our marriage, but yes, we found a pair. And they're in really good condition, boxed up, and they just arrived. So, this car is... It's at that point where we need a dash. Once we get a dash for this thing, it'll start going together really, really fast. The easiest way for me to build this car is going to be find another crash shell. But I've found a few parts sellers in Japan have a couple of these right now, and I think it would be really, really interesting to finish this first. This is the oldest car on the channel, I feel like, in the sense of buying, abandoned cars to save. And then there's not that much like kind of left to do. You just got to find some parts, bolt it together, paint and body, and then the hardest thing I feel like is engine package. That's another thing I need your help with. I don't know what engine to put in this. Part of me just wants to go, yeah, just put an RB in it and be done, but RBs are like, do we do something special? Do we do an RB20 base and do a 2.4 build, some kind of old school, cool Japanese thing? Do we put a 26 in it? Do we put a 28 in it? Do we put a dirty 30 in it? Single cam it? Do we dual? I don't know. Like, I
have a K engine.
No, I don't want to put a Honda engine in this, right? One cool idea I thought, what about a CA build?
Oh.
Why don't we do a CA18 turbo in this? I thought that might be cool, but I don't know. We've got a lot of RBs right now. I'll never say no to another RB, but I want it to be something different than what we've already got. So no
LS.
25. No, it has to be an... It can't be an LS, damn it. Anyways, I want to work on this. But we'll do the Cresta on the side. That's easy. Crest is easy. We can do that on the side during the downtime. But I think it has to be this car. Like, I just want to show you guys how nice this thing is. All right, let's get the trunk open. Dude, it's wild how nice this thing is. Look at this.
Oh wow.
Okay, there's a little surface since then. Some water sat in here, but it's not bad at all. Brand new back panel. If you guys remember, it had an old 4-door back panel on this that was chopped up and angle grinded everywhere because they tried to fit GTR tail lights into it, and it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't it. So we had a brand new 4-door one put in that I got from Nissan, all seam sealed up, done properly. We're good. All the big rust, like there was one big rust spot here that I had them cut out and weld up. I think it was actually around this one, but yeah. Right now, that's just surface rust from like the flakes of steel and stuff in there. I need to clean that out. But regardless, this is
pretty good.
Really nice condition.
Yeah, it's
great condition.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy. I know it looks like there's a bit of surface there, but trust me, that'll come off with literally just a brush and some soap. Like, I mean, even the trunk's good condition. Look at this. I think, yeah, I got a whole new trunk for this. That's right. This is a whole, yeah. Anyways, I want to bring this thing back. So if you guys will let me, we'll focus on this next because this has a lot of potential. I'm thinking like a modest kind of nice restore, gunmetal gray. This is that box that I was telling you about. I don't even know what the part's called. It's like door dressing or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but this is it here.
You gonna open it?
I'm not opening it. No, I don't want it. I'll open it later if we decide to work on that car. And then if you have a look actually in the top of these shelves here, all of these boxes are filled with parts for that car that I've just been buying off Yahoo. And whenever something comes in, I just throw it up there. It's like that big box is the wide body for the rear. All these boxes are different harnesses, body harnesses, and different types of parts. Like you see there, R32 body loom.
Oh, wait, I remember now.
This box fell down the other day, which is R32 tail lights.
These are the boxes I yelled at home for you because you just kept on piling it, and I'm like, just please get rid of it.
Yeah, so it ended up here in the end.
Okay.
Wait, what's these? Oh,
tail
this
light.
is when I thought we were going to be able to do the 32 GTR tail light conversion before we realized that the rear end's like the width is entirely different and it won't work. I have these. Pretty much an amazing condition set of 32 GTR tails.
Yes.
If anyone wants these, DM SAMMIT HQ and the girls will sort you out. But these are worth money now, so kind of want to keep them. But yeah, all of these boxes are parts for that car, including the fuel tank that's wrapped up there because we're going to be doing a Stagia fuel tank conversion on it. They're a $200 plastic like GTR style fuel tank and they go straight into the 32 and they're better than dealing with the steel metal rusty ones. If you guys remember the tank in that actually was full of water so the internals of it were destroyed. So we're going to a Stagia fuel tank. That'll solve all of that. But anyways, let's look at the next project. We have the abandoned S15. This has come a long way from when we first got it, but it still has a lot of work that needs to be done. And I really want to continue to have Spoon to help me finish this. So by the end of this year, I want to have Spoon come out and we'll go through, finish up the rest of the work that needs to be done on the body, get the aero kit mounted, and then send it off to paint and body and assemble the interior and stuff like that, right? But this car is very special, obviously. You guys know we replaced this whole side here, brand new from Nissan. Same on that side. All rust has been completely removed from this car. It was such good bones and the story behind it, I had to save this car. Initially, I bought this car thinking I was just literally going to get the motor running again, not even open it, not even take it out, and send this at Mayhem and just destroy the car. But guys, you know what I'm talking about. We all have this problem. We buy a parts car, just like the abandoned, just like the Bogan 32. And we look at it and we start thinking, you know, it's not actually that bad.
You have an emotional attachment to
Yeah,
it.
I start getting emotionally attached to it. It becomes a part of my family. And it becomes one of my children.
So it's my son, daughter?
Daughter, maybe? Cars are all girls, right?
No, it's got a stick.
Okay, but yes, you guys know. So we need to get this fixed. There's not much left on the car that it needs. It just needs a bit of body work. Panel work. So, you know, parts taken out of it. The last bit of rust and stuff like that needs to be taken out of it. And welded in panels and stuff like that. Just little pieces here and there that we want to address. Otherwise though, it's then cleaning, sanding, and good to go. There's not much left on it, but I want Spoon to be part of it because he did all of this and it's such good work, and I just feel like for this car to be, like its story to be done, I want Spoon to be a part of it. And I think you guys will agree with me on that. And there's a lot more work involved in finishing this than there is the 32. So I feel like that's the better option, is the 32. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Also, look how many spare parts I just bought from Nissan, because I was like, they're not gonna have stock anymore. So I bought a bunch of like core supports for 14s, 15s. I have, look, in case we ever crash, another one of these, brand new from Nissan. I have so many spare parts, like even this, I have a brand new one of these, tubs, everything. Nissan ain't bringing that back. I don't think they're gonna do a heritage program for the 15. I don't think it's gonna happen. So yeah, I just bought whatever they had in stock left, so I have a pile of spare body parts now. Anyways, that's what I'm thinking. There's so much more work involved on this car than there is the 32. So I think that's the option. And then we do Maze Cresta on the side. But this is a YouTube channel and I wanna make you guys happy. I want us to work on the car that you guys want us to work on next. So ultimately, I'm not making a decision until I read the comment section. Number one, I guess like most mentioned thing is what I'll go with. Hopefully you guys can all vote and figure it all out in the comment section, but that's what we're gonna go with. So if you wanna see the 32, put it in the comment section. If you want to see the 15, put it in the comment section. The Cresta's happening no matter what on the side. There's not much work that needs to be done there. I'm repeating myself, but you get the gist, all right? I need you to tell me what to work on next. And then the next video, we'll be doing that. Hopefully, I don't think Spoon's schedule's free anytime soon, so please let it be the 32. Thanks you guys. A little bit of a short random video, but I want you to be involved in this next part of what project car we're finishing. I know some of you were kind of talking about the Supra. The Supra is kind of done. All we have to do is upgrade the fuel system. We have those parts, so we will probably work on that on a side video as well.
We have some things planned for it though.
And yeah, actually, I can't tell you yet, but the car is leaving Japan, not going to Australia. It's a wild story. But you're gonna really love that.
It's going out to the moon. No one's ever done this on YouTube. It's going to the moon.
No one's ever done this on automotive YouTube, and I'm like super nervous and I don't know how it's gonna go down, but that's happening, so there'll be some cool Supra stuff happening. There'll be an update soon too for my parents coming. And then also, latest video on the S15. Everyone kept commenting that I didn't put a flex pipe on this. Guys, flex pipe's there. It's against the firewall. Zoom in, like right there. See it down there? It's a proper bellows flex pipe. Putting no flex pipe on an SR is absolutely madness. I know you can't see it, but I've always been taught that the flex pipe needs to go like after the main turn down from the turbo and then before it goes under the car. So that's where I put it. I didn't put it in front of the catalytic converter or under the car. That's because it stops you from it catching on things and stuff and then getting pulled and stretched and stuff. But anyways, there's a flex pipe on there. Calm down, don't stress out, don't freak out. All right, it's on there. There's a freaking flex pipe on it. Please, chill. All right, awesome. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Get your socks and shorts, SAMMIT.net. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully working on the Cresta and the abandoned 32.